What up, my good friends from Facebook and YouTube, whatever you guys are watching from? This is the big boss of Too Cool MV Cool, and I'm back here again making you guys another video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So guys, on today's WWE news, we are having our first ever NXT Awards, which is so interesting because this is the first time ever that NXT has ever been acknowledged to have an award ceremony, and it's about time that the NXT Superstars get the spotlight. So right here I have a list of what are the categories for each award is, and I'm gonna be reading off the nominees, and I'm gonna be giving my choices. But just to let you guys know, this is my personal choices, and if anybody's offended, I'm sorry, but everybody has different choices, okay? So let's get down to the first award, which is Overall Competitor of the Year. And the nominees are Finn Balor, Bayley, Kevin Owens, Sasha Banks, Samoa Joe, Charlotte, Sami Zayn, Becky Lynch, Tyler Breeze, and Asuka. Overall Competitor of the Year. That's a tough one. Well, we've seen Kevin Owens make a big impact in NXT when he first arrived. We've seen Sami Zayn, how much he has grown and how much the crowd loves him. We have seen how much the crowd loves Bayley and Sasha Banks. And Finn Balor, he's a different story of coming out with his demon side and showing other different maneuvers that he has not done when he's in his traditional state. Samoa Joe, I don't think he is there yet. He just like debuted like a year ago, and he still has not got the acknowledgement yet. But I think he'll get one in the future. But I don't think he'll get one this year. I'm sorry, Samoa Joe, but that's just my opinion. Sorry about that. Charlotte, I think, well, not to be rude, but I don't think she'll be. I'm not trying to sound mean on any of these, but it's just really hard because I love NXT and I like watching these wrestlers, but I'm not that kind of person that gives off bad reviews, so I think I shouldn't say any bad reviews. I think maybe my personal overall competitor of the year might be between Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Bayley, or Sasha Banks. Those are my choices. And I know you guys are probably saying, oh, what about Sami Zayn? How come you didn't pick Sami Zayn? Well, we do know how much we've seen Sami Zayn in the ring, but the problem is with the injuries that he has suffered, and you know, we have not seen that much of him due to injuries. So that's why I didn't pick Sami Zayn. And you know what happens with injuries when somebody has an injury and they won't be able to do what they want to do, and they just lose their charisma from the crowd. And sometimes people are gonna say, oh, how come he wins this award? He wasn't there most of the time. And these people were here they got a lot of TV time, but they didn't get the award. See, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so those are my choices for the overall competitor of the year: Finn Balor, Bayley, Kevin Owens, or Sasha Banks. Those are my opinions. Okay, Next one we have Male Competitor of the Year. Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn, or Tyler Breeze. Male Competitor of the Year. Like I said with the overall Competitor of the Year, my choices might be Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn for the Male Competitor of the Year. Because Sami Zayn has been here for a while, but we've seen what he has done in the ring, and we see how much Kevin Owens has done in the ring, and we've seen how much Finn Balor has done in the ring. So those are my votes for the C. Who might win the Male Competitor of the Year. Next we have the Female Competitor of the Year. And the choices are Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Asuka. I think the majority of the crowd and the popularity is gonna be between Sasha Banks and Bayley. That is my honest opinion, because we've seen how much they put their effort into their matches, and we've seen how much work and communication they have in the ring. But it's really hard when you have those two kind of people, and it's a really tough choice to pick between them. So it's really hard to choose who wins. And just to remind you guys, for me, I don't vote because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't know, it's just for some reason when I vote, I feel like I'm letting somebody down, and it kind of hurts me. So mostly every time, when I used to be in school, we used to have these voting sessions in class, and mostly I would skip them because I didn't want to make anybody sad. So from when I was in middle school until now, I never voted. I don't vote, but I just give my suggestions who might win. But I just don't vote. That's my opinion that I'm saying. So who I think will win the Female Competitor of the Year? Like I said, between Bayley and Sasha Banks. That's my honest opinion. Okay, the next award we have is the Tag Team of the Year. We have Blake and Murphy, the Vaudevillains, Enzo Amore and Big Cass, Dash and Dawson, and the Lucha Dragons. It's between two people that I know and that I've seen on NXT, and how much they have changed and much they've grown over the years they've been there. And that is between the Vaudevillains and Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Those are my choices that might win the NXT awards. But honestly, I can't really tell who might win, because they're both tied up on popularity, and we just don't know who might win. Might be a surprise that might be not either one of my choices that I'm saying, but we just have to wait and see on the 13th. Okay, So, like I said, my choices of Tag Team of the Year might be, it's either the Vaudevillains or Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Okay. Next up we have Match of the Year. We have Bayley versus Sasha Banks, Takeover Brooklyn. We have Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens at the Brock Lesnar, the Beast in the East, live from Tokyo. We have the Women's Fatal 4-Way at Takeover Arrival between Bayley, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte for the NXT Women's Championship. Then we have Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor at Takeover London. Next we have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at Takeover Rival. Next up we have Bayley versus Sasha Banks in a 30-minute Iron Man match at Takeover Respect. Next we have Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch at Takeover Unstoppable. Next we have Charlotte versus Sasha Banks at WWE NXT episode of July 15, 2015. Next we have Finn Balor versus Adrian Neville for the number 1 contenders tournament final at Takeover Arrival. Next we have Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor NXT episode March 25th, 2015. This is a tough one. For my choices, either will be it's gonna be Bayley versus Sasha Banks at Takeover Brooklyn. That's one of my choices. Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens at the Brock Lesnar, the Beast in the East, live from Tokyo. Bayley versus Sasha Banks, 30-minute Iron Man match at Takeover Respect. And Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch at Takeover Unstoppable. Those are my choices. And I can honestly tell that the majority of people might vote the match of the year between Sasha Banks and Bayley at Takeover Brooklyn. I can honestly tell some majority of the people are gonna vote that for match of the year. But not to be rude or anything, but if nobody has seen Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens at the Tokyo special, they've done some crazy stuff in that match, and they put their effort into getting that belt because each person wants to be a champion and nobody wants to lose that opportunity, and they just gave it their all. That's it. So did Bayley and Sasha Banks at Takeover Brooklyn, but I don't know, it's just like, it's really hard that you don't want to like make anybody upset. That's why it's really hard for me to do these kind of things. I mean, who knows, maybe if they actually heard this right now, they'll be mad and upset, and I just don't want to like do any of that. I don't want to make anybody upset. Pretty hard, man. I don't know why people can vote these stuff. you just get pressured a lot. That's what it is. So, anyways, my choices might be, of course, Sasha Banks versus Bayley at TakeOver Brooklyn, Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens at the Tokyo Special, Bayley versus Sasha Banks at the Iron Man match at TakeOver Respect, and Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch at TakeOver Unstoppable. Those are my 4 choices that I have. And let's just see what comes up on the NXT Awards to see which one of those choices wins. Next up, and this is the last final award that we have for the NXT Awards, and it's the Takeover of the Year. Takeover Rival, Takeover Brooklyn, Takeover Respect, and Takeover London. Again, another tough one. Because all 4 of these are good shows. With the there is like 3 out of these that I like, and that is TakeOver Rival, which was an amazing episode that I saw, and it was great. And next we have TakeOver Brooklyn, which was like, wow, an amazing experience watching that. Next up we have TakeOver Respect, which is like just about everybody in NXT to show the world what they have to offer and show them what they are here for. My tough choices is between Brooklyn and Respect. Those are the ones though that might be the choices of the fans. Maybe, I don't know. Some fans might pick a rival. But I can honestly tell the majority of the fans might pick Brooklyn and Respect, and I'm right behind them. That's kind of like the choice I have. Brooklyn and Respect. So, because in Brooklyn, we saw the Vaughn villains come out, do their own thing. Then you got Blue Pants that came out and just it just went in with them, and it just fit them perfectly. When the Vaughn villains fought against Blake and Murphy with Alexa Bliss. Then you saw Apollo Crews make his debut in Brooklyn. And after that you saw Sasha Banks versus Bayley for the NXT Women's Championship. And that match was like phenomenal. And it was just such a great moment when Bayley won the championship and everybody was standing up and cheering. And when Becky and Charlotte came down, that's when the Divas Revolution came up. Thanks to the 4 horsewomen at NXT. After that, we have Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens for the NXT Championship. And like I said, everybody wants to be a champion, but it's just so hard when you have a lot of pressure onto yourself. Moving off from Brooklyn, we have TakeOver Respect, which was a great, respectful episode involving the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Tournament. And it was just an amazing matches that we've seen, with all the competitors that wanted to win that. And they wanted to win that so they mean something, and to show the world that they are here for a reason. Next we have the match against, well, not the match, but the main attraction, and that is Bayley versus Sasha Banks at a 30-man Iron Man match for the NXT Women's Championship. And that was a great match. It told a whole story, and it just went brutal every single minute when those two were lockheads. It was such an amazing story. And when Bayley won, she knows that this is what she was meant to do. And when she won, everybody was giving her a standing ovation to her and Sasha, and to show the people what women's wrestling is all about. And it was more better when Lita, Charlotte, Becky, and Stephanie McMahon were sitting in the front row to witness it. And they were crying because they just saw an amazing match between two women who wanted to do this since they were 10 years old, and now they have made it. So those are the choices for Takeover of the Year. It's either between Takeover Brooklyn and Takeover Respect. And if either one wins of my choices, then even though one won an award, it feels like they both won an award, because everything on this list deserves an award. Nobody needs to be left out. That is my personal saying. So hope you guys enjoyed the video of the NXT awards, and vote for your guys' favorite favorite person in the category, or favorite section in the category. And on January 13th, when all the votings are done, they will be announcing the awards on an NXT episode on January 13th. So make sure you guys don't miss that episode to see who your favorite superstar or diva or match or anything that's on this list make sure not to miss it. That's all I'm saying. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. And the big boss of Too Cool, MV Cool, is here to stay, and he's not gonna let anybody or anything get in his way. This is WWE News, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.